So it's Tuesday, the 19th of September 2023, and I'm giving you a little update and a brief update as well on the work so far. So I have just completed the final figure. Well, I say final figure, more about that in a minute. The final figure, the Kuchipudi Dancer from Andhra Pradesh. Let's give you a close-up. So I've added a little bit of sparkle on a headpiece, giving her some faceted mirror on her earrings, giving us a little combination of green and pink. This is from a plate that I've cut up carefully. And do you know, I had a plan to just use straight plain tiles for her sari, but it was just going this way, and I quite like that because it has a proper movement to it. Very nice rich sari she's wearing there. I've given her a plain, but there is a little bit of a textured pop on these external grade tiles. Which may or may not stay depending, because I don't have enough tile to cover this where the fixings are going to be, but we'll see, it's all very movable before I grout. So as I said, these are 8 figures. This is 4 obviously, the other 4 are on the other 3 panels, but I've got quite a big space here, so I'm wondering about adding another figure. So I'm going to have a little bit of research and figuring out what kind of figure I'm going to do. As you know, the first 2 figures had very abstracted features, and so did some of the chaps. And these 3 ladies are a little bit more detailed. So I might consider doing another abstracted figure here, wearing gorgeous bright colours that would really zing out in between these 2 figures. So, but before that, I'm going to do some finishing off. So I've got this sari to complete and feet. So I'm really enjoying how I'm adding this bit of kiln craft to toes, and then a nice little abstraction for the rest of the little toes. So I did a little bit of work before the end of the day on that for the next figure. So I'm going to be playing around with toes this morning, I think, and ought to do her toes as well whilst we're at it. So it's going to be best foot forward. Anyway, friends, that's all there is at the moment. And then I'll do a proper review of all 6 panels and figure out what to do next. I'm even considering, weather permitting, well, it's all in the lap of the weatherness, whether to install it this year or actually in the spring. But we shall see, because once it's up, I've got to grout it and add the extra bits above and below using the Marmox board, and then sealing all the edges with a little bit of tile adhesive, I should think, and adding and embellishing. The plan is I'm going to embellish and add using glass in the background, some iridescent glass, I should think. So it'll be a nice busyness of patterns. So yeah, so I've got lots of ideas, but once I do them, it'll work out and it'll be clear as. Yeah, could be one colour, it could be lots of colours, who knows, but there's certainly going to be mirror. As it's north facing, it's not going to be dazzling anything and interrupting wildlife thinking it's a cut through. So into the next room, next garden, should I say. Anyway, I'm wittering on again. So it's Mango Mosaics, Caroline Jerrywalla, over and out. See you soon.